al tercer día de nuestro recorrido mundial con el Pro Padel League temporada 2025. Desde San Sebastián estamos en directo y ahora es tiempo para empezar la tercera serie de hoy. Los equipos que se enfrentan son los Miami Padel Club contra los Las Vegas Smash. Ahora, presentando el primer equipo, un gran aplauso a los Miami Padel Club. Riera, Jessica Castello, Federico Chingotto, Agustín Tapia, enfrentándolos, un fuerte aplauso a los Las Vegas Smash. Marta Ortega, Sofía Araújo, Gonzalo Alfonso, esos son los equipos. Disfruten de este partido.
Sofi. ¿Alguna duda antes de empezar? ¿Tenéis alguna duda antes de empezar? Punto de oro, tercer set con super tiebreak, ¿de acuerdo? Vale. Elegimos moneda. PPL o Pro Padel League. PPL. PPL, elegís. ¿Sacáis en este lado?
Hello everybody, Rachaldeon, Nete Ongiatore, good afternoon and welcome to the third day, or the afternoon of the third day of the Pro Padel League here in San Sebastián, in Euskadi, in the Basque Country. Two matches, two ties ahead of you. The Miami Padel Club against the Las Vegas Smash and the New York Atlantics against the Arkansas Matrix. That will decide who we're here again on Sunday on podium day. We've got a couple of teams confirmed, but the rest of it is still up in the air, is it not, Mr. Eric McKee?
Oh, sorry, I'm still, marvelling at your euskera, or your local Basque language. I know one word, but I'm saving it for the end because it's goodbye.
That's really easy.
Yeah, I know, but that's the only word I know, Paul.
So, okay.
It's, well, we've got 4 games remaining. Now, 4 games where there's a lot at stake in the men's, in the women's, for different teams. The Flow Rider Goats have been hugely successful. They will have both the men's and the women's in the main event. Who'll be joining them, we'll find out. Paul and myself will be updating that standings as teams win and lose games, because it is really tight. But I'll focus first on this women's double match. Marta Ortega, Sofía Araújo. They won their game. They're hoping to be on podium day against 2 players who, I mean, there's an outside, I mean, so much could happen here. You win or lose, you could be heading home or staying for another day.
There was a head-to-head.
Which is the main...
Exactly. So, if the Las Vegas match lose to Miami, then Miami would be ahead of them on head-to-head.
But if there are 3 teams involved, and you've lost to one and beaten the other, then it's level, then you go to sets. If that is level, you go to games. And right now, there is a chance it could go down to points, 1 and loss. But we'll talk about that if we get to that scenario. And if it's tied after that, then it's time to flip up a coin. Well, there are lots of Argentine flags. They were flying high here to see Chingoto, not just Chingoto, and Tapia. They're on later. He's signing Waterdash already.
And they're going to meet quite a bit of pressure as well.
Right now, they can afford to lose 5 games. They have to win in 2 sets and drop no more than 5 games. If they drop 6 games, it will go down to points won and loss between them and the San Diego Stingrays. But let's focus on the women. So after this
we'll give you a list of how things look.
To have a look at the standings. It'll be after the warm-up. We can see how the women's standings look. As Martita, Sofía Araújo, I would say favourites, Paul, coming into this tie. But we do know that Riera and Castello on their day are a match from anyone.
So just got the warm-up first to go ahead. Sofía Araújo warming up with Riera and just Castello con Marta Ortega. The problem for Las Vegas Smash is they've got to set in their own
Buenas tardes a todos.
win.
El partido se disputará al mejor de set, conjunto de oro tiebreak en todos ellos.
That could prove really costly. Now, just a quick bit of news on the court they're playing on. Adidas, we've been talking and singing its praise, not just us, also the players. But the number is growing worldwide now. The first event to use these courts was in San Diego last year. Then it was the Cities Cup, 2 in the US. Well, now there are 120 in the UK, France 110, Germany 60. Holland is booming in the Netherlands, 125, Belgium 80, in America 60. It's booming. 2025, state-of-the-art court. Explain exactly.
That's just Adidas court,
This is
right?
the Adidas. This is the best court you can play on right now worldwide.
Well, we've seen it take a bit of hammer with players battering themselves against the glass.
Well, they bounce off that back wall. Why? Because they get momentum sometimes. You move in a backward motion, you bounce off the wall, and you move in a forward motion. So when you go swimming, and you use your feet when you get to the end of the pool, just to get a bit of extra momentum to launch yourself in the other direction.
That implies you do more than 2 lengths.
It's a short pool. It's a short pool. It's not Olympic-sized pool.
Okay, I'll let you off then.
But tomorrow I'll be going for a dip in the sea.
I might come along just to laugh. Anyhow, this is how things are standing at the moment for the women. Okay, Flow Rider Goats there, assured a place. 100%
now, what we
wins.
need to see is, just quickly, Paul, they've played both games and won both games. Arkansas have not played both games and won. That's after winning just the one. If they lose their second game, they would drop to 50%.
And they've got to play the New York Atlantics, who are really, really strong. So Houston, we still think they've got a great chance, the Houston Volts, of finishing in the top 2. And there you see, for example, San Diego Stingrays, they also got a great chance podium day there, but they've dropped a set and Well, it's still very, very much in the air, and these last two matches will decide it. Florida nailed on. Who plays them? Who's third and fourth? We'll see. I think Houston have pretty much got it assured as well.
I put my money on the Volts. Why? Because Arkansas need to win in 2 sets. They're underdogs in that final game, and they can only drop a handful of games. It does look like the Flow Rider Goats will be playing the Houston Volts, and you could even see Arkansas not just miss out on playing the final, but also missing out on podium day altogether if they lose in straight sets.
We'll have to see. It is all to be decided, and what will decide it is, of course, that Adidas court in front of us. Packed out this afternoon in Donostia. Pro Padel League, a big success with the paddle fans here in San Sebastián. Haven't really had any big events here for a long time, so...
Well, we heard Maxi saying it's great to be back. Patty Iwuna saying, I won my first ever event playing here in San Sebastián. So a lot of players fond of this city. I'll be fond of San Sebastián too. It's stunning, we'll be very lucky with the weather.
Apart from one brief interlude.
And now, looking forward to the first of 4 games in this evening session. It's just gone past 5 o'clock local time here in Spain. That's Central European summertime. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's just gone past 11 in the morning on the East Coast, of the US. And we have lots of fans watching from the New York area.
Maybe on the West Coast, they'll just be getting stuck into the granola.
Well, I'm sure there'll be some San Diego supporters tuning in, Vegas fans also, because of course the players who are playing early say we're going to sit and see what happens later on in the rest of the games. Maxi Sanchez during lunch said, you know, we need to see how the other teams do. We might be back in action tomorrow.
Guarda silencio, por favor, el partido va a dar comienzo.
Okay, we're all ready to go with this one. Lots hanging on it for both teams, but especially for the smash. Marta Ortega, Sofía Araújo, they won their opening match, but they dropped a set, so that means they're not going to be able to play the final.
15-0.
It's not for the first, second place.
But if they win, they could make that third, fourth playoff.
Yes, Castello serving. For Miami.
30-0.
Always see players a bit tentative in those first few rallies.
Been slightly slow starters as well, haven't they, Miami, in their matches so far in the Pro Padel League. Work their way into things in the second set as that.
Well, that kicks off the joint last and fence. See quite a few. I mean, players aim. They aim for that angle.
Of course you do. 30-15.
Yes, the call Dime. Tell where they are. Sofía attacking the net. And again.
She was running in there, Jess Castello, and couldn't control that, so 30-all.
30 iguales.
Just bounces in.
And a clever fake smash.
So 3 points consecutively for the Las Vegas smash.
30-40.
Las Vegas fake smash in this case.
No comment.
It's working up a full head of steam. Well played.
Oh, good pick up there.
Great recovery.
Martita. And now we're going to a golden point and a bad way to start the evening session.
Just to remind you, in the Pro Padel League, we have the golden point system, which means you get to juice 40-all, and the next point wins it. Some like it more than others. Certainly It gives energy and speed, though, to matches. That's an extra bit of tension.
Rally of this opening game coming on the golden point.
Oh, it happens though, doesn't it? Because maybe you're just a little bit less willing to take risks. Lovely shot there from Riera.
Wow. And a lovely winner there, Martita, and they break in the opening game.
Down the middle. Just hits the shot, just moves a little bit to her left, and Marta is swiftly across.
Always, always try and get those shots down the middle. It's a great area to aim for.
There's Noah Cardona's another team member of the Las Vegas Smash team. As Chincoto and Tapia just walk out to applause to go and do some warming up.
Quite early. Normally,
quite a lot of water to come under the bridge first.
Normally, you know, the players hang around for at least the first set. But of course, it's a huge game for Miami Padel Club, and there are 2 practice courts here just out the back.
Marta Ortega.
And no doubt these players are going to warm up, so they're in tip-top condition ahead of their men's doubles match, which will take place straight after this game finishes.
Okay, it's Marta Ortega serving right to the good. So often happens in the opening games. You never tire of saying that. Loose there from Jess. 15 love.
See that a lot in the paddle, the chip and charge, but on this occasion opting to stay back, Martita.
Oh, lovely
That's
shot.
delightful, their little flick of the wrist, cross-court winner there from the Portugal #1. Doesn't even need to look, does she?
I've seen that a few times. We saw...
You kind of know how opponents play.
We saw basically Claudia Jensen hit a few winners like that, and once again she knows where it has to go, because she thinks, well, she hit that shot from there. She is going to be in position B. I'm going to have to put it where she put it, basically.
Also, when you play your opponent diagonally wide,
wow, and again,
normally what you do is you cover slightly more the central position because your doubles partner moves to cover the tram line, which leaves that gap to the left-hand side, which is a very difficult shot to hit. But there is a gap, and Araujo has hit a couple of winners now. 40 love.
Fortune favouring the brave here. Well, once again, right, stuck close to the glass. Nothing she can really do with that. 2 games to love.
You're kind of caught in 2 minds. Do I take a step back? Do I allow it to hit the glass? It's a tough shot to return. Do I take 3-4 steps forward and don't allow it to hit the glass, and then maybe I'm off balance, and in the end, opt to do neither.
Around the corner there, Marta.
Contra Pared.
It's a good start to this match, Sofía Araújo.
Yeah, they started really well. Both players, very few mistakes.
Pero 15.
15. Love 30, another little mistake there.
Pero 30.
needed that point.
Quince, 30.
You know, Jess Castello and Riera.
Oh,
Slightly surprising.
oh, that's unfortunate. She's disappointed, though, because after that huge effort to race off court and get there, just got too much on the
30
shot.
iguales.
Just to remind you that on Thursday, Virginia Riera and Jess Castello lost 6-1, 7-6 to Patti Aguno and Bea Caldera.
Which was an upset.
Slight surprise, yeah.
They were leading in that second set, which they ended up losing in a tiebreak.
And Marta and Sofía had a really long match yesterday against the New York Atlantics. Eventually winning, triumphing.
They were victorious.
Lost the first set, 7-5. Then fought back in the tiebreak, 6-7-6. Won a super tiebreak, 11-9. So the big problem for them is they lost a set and conceded lots of games. It's a disadvantage of living in Spain sometimes. You start doing Spanish pronunciation.
Spanglish. You start thinking the words are, you know. I love this one when somebody says, you know, okay, things are really well communicated. Comunicado. Has good transport links.
Oh, 3-love.
Oh, yeah, a bit of frustration there. Understandable.
Think about the very quickly.
False friends.
There's a great one in Spain. In English, obviously, if you're embarrassed, then you're embarrassed. In Spain, however, if you're embarazada, it means you're pregnant.
And there's another great one for you Spanglish people out there. I'm constipado. I have a cold. I'm constipated. I struggle to go to the toilet.
You have lowered the tone, haven't you, there?
Add more fibre. Add my fibre.
Anyhow, 3-love quickly moving on. 3-love, 2 breaks as well for the smash.
Igual está muy viva, ¿eh?
Sí, está viva, pero, o sea, está pesada. Tienes que...
Now,
Fíjate, yo al revés, yo la noto como más viva que...
Martita's saying the court is alive. It means that there's a kick, there's a bounce, there's movement, it's fast. You know, Sophia's saying you still need to strike it hard, but Marta's saying yeah, but there's something to it, it's electric.
There's a bit of
be on your toes.
There's a bit of oomph out there.
And that's what players love to play on, a surface where, it doesn't slow the game down too much.
Yeah.
And we've been told by the players that we've yet to actually get out on the court. Maybe tomorrow evening.
After your swim?
After the swim. That one there, a bit of swimming, bit of cycling, a bit of paddle. Perfect day. And the players are saying that it's actually a fast court. Pete was out there actually practicing as well. The commentator on Spanish service, he's a professional player. And said it's a very fast court. There's a bit of a kick, on the court. And we are at sea level, which kind of slows things down a little.
We weren't convinced it was going to be that quick, actually. But it has been. As it was.
No.
It was
Brilliant.
Speeded up in Miami as well, didn't it? Which is also...
Players after the second day. But this is a great surface. And also, I'm a big fan of the black and gold. But you can see the ball really well.
It's like the Chanel of paddle courts, isn't it?
There you go. I have no idea.
0-15.
Are they good?
Well, Chanel.
The singer, is that?
No, the perfume.
The brand?
Yeah.
You getting paid?
15 iguales.
That's gone long.
It's gone a bit long, 15
yeah,
all.
straight away. You're frustrated.
It's tense in every match we've seen for Riera, and yes, they've struggled in the first set, haven't they? usually improve in the second. Nola didn't in the second match in Miami.
You lose that safety net, and we saw that against Arkansas Matrix as well as what we were talking about it. Saying, look, they're playing much better. They win the second set, they will be favourites in the super tiebreak. But they lost the second set.
Okay, 40-15. Chance to Sofía Araújo, 4 love up in this opening set. That's the wrong side.
You can see what she was aiming for. That would have just bounced in and straight out through the door.
It would have also kicked her for a bit of backspin, and it wouldn't have been returned, let's say. She controls it as well. Bajada.
And that's great length on it.
Wow.
Oh, again, she was looking for, that's not luck. She was aiming for the fence there, Sofía Araújo.
And you hit that stanchion though, and you win the point.
A perfect round of matches there. Winning their serve, breaking their opponents, winning their serve, breaking their opponents. They lead 4-0.
Yes, Castello serving for the second time in this match. Obviously broken the first time around.
That'll be good for confidence. Just can't be faring too well. Almost 15 minutes gone in this opening match of the evening session, and they're down 4-0. They lost in straight sets in their first outing here at the PPL in San Sebastián. They lose in straight sets here, and they could be in danger of picking up 0 points.
15 all. Great lob. Well played, well blocked, and that's gone long, so 30-15.
30-15.
5 points they picked up. Miami Padel Club women's team in Miami. Las Vegas Smash actually qualified for podium day, and they defeated the Cancun Waves for the 3rd-4th playoff. So already they picked up 15 points. Their men's team, however, struggled just the one. So a total of 16, 6th in the ranking at the start of this event.
It's going to be tough as well.
Yeah, just behind Sofía.
Yeah, very quickly. It's going to be tough as well for Barona and Gonzalo Alonso against Tapi and Fede Chingotto as well. So a bit of the onus on Marta and Sofía.
Which is why this is a great opportunity for the Houston Volts, who only had 7 points at the start of the event, to leapfrog Arkansas, maybe even catch Las Vegas Smash in the standings and take a big step towards qualifying for the Cities Cup. Because we have one more big event remaining in Guadalajara in Mexico from the 14th to the 17th of August. Then we have the Hamptons, which is the 30th of August to the 1st of September. More on that later. You can also find out a lot more on the PPL website. City Cup, 16th and 19th of October.
Okay, 40-30. Yes, time to serve out this game. Another decent lob from Sofía Araújo. Looks for the bajada.
Really having to stoop low. Castello just get under the ball, get back over the net.
Once again, it's...
They're defending.
It's Las Vegas.
Oh, delightful, wonderful, sublime.
As you said, the defending Las Vegas dominating the net, forcing them back, opening up that opportunity for the drop shot. Another golden point.
And it was good deep volleys, good deep smashes, good deep vibras. And they were really deep here. Look how deep they are behind the service line.
Marta Ortega.
Perfect for the drop shot.
Guarden silencio, por favor.
Golden point.
Well played, yes.
And well played there. Castello.
Juego Miami. Las Vegas gana
On the scoreboard.
4 juegos a 1.
Miami Padel Club. Runners-up last year. There's a bit of movement on the roster in the off-season. They did bring in the very talented Chingoto, but Adi Sanchez and John Sant moved in the opposite direction. That was the first ever trade in the PPL. I think both teams benefited.
Well, certainly they lost John Sant, not lost New York, are very happy with John Sant and unfortunately he's just not here today because of a slight injury issue, but still got Tamara Ricardo to play with, the very, very talented Andrea Ustero.
And also Sant teamed up brilliantly with Lucas Campagnolo in Miami as New York Atlantics collected 40 points to top the standings, 15 the men, 25 the women. And here, no Campagnolo, but not bad to be able to call up Tello El Gato. He was outstanding last night.
Was very, very good, very complete player.
You're on TV, look at the camera.
Still can't work out what animal that is meant to be. Teddy bear, gopher. Do not know.
Yes, it's you.
No, him, me. Anyhow, it is Marta Ortega to serve. Chance to go 5-1 up in this opening set. And it's gone so far. 15 love, bit long on the return there.
15-0.
Iguales. A little bit too aggressive with that shot. Sure, perhaps it just got over the net.
When you're down, sometimes struggling, if you're leading, you know, obviously the mentality changes. You kind of feel like you need to do something special, something different to win a point. And when you're leading, you've got to make sure there's no complacency. And that's the good thing about these PPL events. There can be no complacency because every single game counts. Every single set counts.
A single point could count if it counts.
Which is quite good when you hear these post-game interviews, especially from day 2 onwards and also on day 3. We've won, we've done what we need to do. Let's see how the other teams do, how many games and sets they win or lose.
Played, well blocked there by Riera. The block really that forces the mistake to win the point, so 30 all.
Well, that was arrowed straight at Riera, but
it was very, very well.
Yeah, stood up well. You've got to be careful because normally that ball just, you know, cannons off your racket and flies straight out. Sometimes you can do a slight backward motion just to soften the blow. Again, she gets caught up against the glass wall. Castello.
40-30.
Good deep serve.
There for the taking.
And arrowed home, 5 games to 1. Well played, Sofía Araújo.
I think I'm going to get my calculator out now. because a 6-1. I mean, it throws a cat amongst the pigeons if they win in 2 sets and they win big. They'll be on podium day, 3rd and 4th playoff. Unless Arkansas Matrix win their match tonight.
No, 15. I think they conceded a lot of games yesterday with the set. That's got a bit long.
15 iguales.
Might read the bounce correctly.
If you're just tuning in, we're watching the first game of the evening session, Miami Padel Club, Las Vegas Smash.
I think that is the closest we've been to someone hitting the roof with a lob, by the way. Oh, that's a perfect shot from Araujo. Playing really well, Sofía Araújo.
15-30.
Stretching, that's not that.
Well, Marta was brilliant as well in the point. I mean, they're playing really well together. They have experience, of course, of being on the same side of the court.
Great stuff again from Sofía, keeping the point alive. And wins it. So,
3-set chance here to close out the first set in under half an hour.
$15, 40.
good lob, and then charge forward.
She gets there, Castello.
Got a racket on
and
it.
again.
I think she could have let that one bounce, actually.
They had 2 chances to win that point outright. First Castello, then Riera.
30, 40.
Really well defended.
Didn't know too much about it there, Riera. Wow. That was really good. Instinctive.
She was
instinctive.
She was stretching those, Sophie. I mean, I think she should let that one bounce. Anyhow. Really want to give advice. Helps that on its way.
It's in from Araujo. And they won the back-to-back points. Golden point.
Iguales.
Set point.
Golden point. Al resto, Marta Ortega.
Okay.
Gracias.
Marta will receive. You can choose who receives the serve on a golden point. Oh, that's a nasty one. She deals with it. And stays in.
Tranqui, they both come forward. Nice safe shot.
It's a good lob.
Covers that middle ground really well, Martita. Gets forward. It's risky. And it's wide. It's wide from Jessica. Really good first set. Excellent pedal.
6-1 in 26 minutes. First blood to the Las Vegas Smash. Just hooks round it there. Jess Castello. That's just what the Smash needed. We'll leave you for a moment with our window.
Window man.
Estamos aquí con Noa Cánovas, jugadora de la Pro Padel.
Excellent first set for the smash.
Just looking at Marta, look how she's basically tapping her feet. As if she wants,
A little nervous.
She wants to get
energy. You know, you want to get back out there.
She wants to get on with it, doesn't she?
Well, there's positive momentum. They've got it, and they know that if they can get a good start to that second set, they can close out what will be a big win, and they'll be back in action maybe on podium day Sunday, slightly later. The start, we've been starting, well, at 5 in the evening on Thursday. There was just 1 session. 2 sessions on Friday and Saturday. We started at 10 a.m. local time. On Sunday, slightly later at midday, the championship matches, women's and men's, though, did not start any earlier than 3 o'clock local time.
It's very difficult. Start, well, it won't. It's not going to happen, but I don't think it would even under normal circumstances. 3 hours for 2 matches.
And also the title ceremony.
Ceremonies, exactly.
Just flicks off the top of the racket. One of those ones you think, yes, no, and you can't pull out in time. Just off the racket.
Improved drastically in the second set yesterday. Riera and Castello only lost on a tie-break to
really good volleys there from Araujo. I mean, they mean business out there today. I'm not saying they didn't in their first game, but they're playing much, much better.
Really crisp, aren't they?
And against 2 players that normally are consistent, make very few mistakes, although we have seen Riera perhaps suffer, also Castello, especially in that first set against Arkansas Matrix.
Tried the fake smash, but Jess was alert to it. Once again, I just out, I think. Yeah,
15-30.
Plays a step back, and that's a rare mistake.
Well, all of a sudden, 3 break points at the start of this second set for Castello and Riera.
This is exactly what you want to avoid. Nearly break at the start of the second set.
Second service. I'd say the 2, I'd say Sofía has been in slightly better form than Marta in this start to the match. Maybe stretching for that one a wee bit.
It also drops a bit too low there for Justin Castello.
30-40.
30-40.
Still 2 break point opportunities for Miami Padel Club. They battle back to a golden point.
Iguales. Golden point.
Has been so good at the net. Ruthless. Araujo.
Al resto, Jessica Castello.
It'll be Jess Castello to receive.
Jessica's there, and it's in.
And she's got time to get back. Well played, Jess.
There's a lot of ground there. The easiest shot of the rally for Jessica Castello after scrambling off court, keeping the rally alive. She just sends the volley long.
That is is harsh, because this is brilliant. And it's not just that,
it's a really good shot as well.
Actually, because of the way they deal with it, the smash it put them out of position.
Well, they're now laughing because that was probably for Araujo. As we see the stats
from the
first set, look at the number of, well, of course, when a 6-1 pretty much speaks for itself.
But 63% of the points for Araujo and Ortega. They won 74%, so 3/4 of the long rallies and 2 out of 3 golden points. Pretty effective, and the serve was much more effective. Look at that, 75% to 44, which is expected when you've broken your rivals 3 times. Sometimes the numbers can lie, but not on that occasion.
Well, they get close to a break in the opening game of this second set. Now serving Jessica Castello.
Brilliant stuff once again from Sofía Araújo. Was flying after that ball there.
Look at the posture as well. You have your racket arm, the other arm basically stretched out behind her back to keep the balance. Shout there was corto. The lob was short. They managed to stay in the point, and much better than that. They've actually won the point. Again, it's Jessica
going a little bit long. Partner saying, vamos, 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 let's go. Gear up. Just got too much on it. Still under pressure on Jessica Castello's serve here.
Again, leaning back. It's another unforced error. That wasn't a tough shot. That's bread and butter for Jessica Castello. Works out of sorts today.
15:40, 3 more break points.
Tiempo.
That's not a great shot either from Virginia. So straight away, you know, they had break points in the first game, and now they find themselves a breakdown at the start of the second set. I wouldn't want to say that was an omen, but it possibly is.
I mean, from a psychological aspect, it's tough. We've seen that in quite a few games where you've got, you know, we saw it with Guinart and Iglesias earlier for the Toronto Polar Bears. They had 2 points to win a set. They failed to win the set, and then, I wouldn't say collapsed is the right word, but there was no way back from that. You could see the next couple of games they lost, winning just 1 point. Now here they've got to be very careful, Riera and Castello. Already they need a break. They haven't broken their opponents yet. They've only managed to win 1 of their service games.
Con bolas nuevas, Sofía Araújo.
Task for Miami.
I think what you do at this moment, if you're difficult, because Sofia's playing really, really well, Sofía Araújo.
But Marta too. I mean, Marta has been very solid. Sofía has been very good.
So what do you do if you're Castello and Riera? You're just trying to keep the point alive, lob, 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 because... Or do you try and be a bit more attacking? But I think their style of play is...
You've got to be slightly more attacking. Still has a head? Yes, she does, Castello. You've got to be a bit more attacking.
15 iguales.
A bit more. Why? Because they are attacking so well that... And you have to play better than them. Why? Because they're not making any mistakes. If you're on the back foot and you're nowhere near the net, you're not going to... You might win a point or two, but they'll win 3 or 4 for every point you win.
Second serve for Sofía Araújo.
Dominate the net. Normally you dominate the rally.
Just a little loose there from Marta.
15-30.
I'm sure the Miami Padel Club coach is anxious almost just to bring his players in and reset. But they could break here. It's 15-30. And that would definitely change the team talk.
15-40. Can they make it count this time?
40.
Just a little careless, some of the shots in this game for the smash. Maybe getting that break. Just a tiny voluntary relaxation. Covers well, Marta.
Very good pick up there from Araujo.
Just wisely puts the ball deep. And that's gone long,
And that's
so
a
there
mistake
is a
there
break.
from the Portugal #1. And there was a break.
Miami, Las Vegas gana por 2-1.
And now we serve in the second set. Did so well to keep the rally alive. And then sends it long down the middle. A little nod from Castello, a little nod from Riera. There's a lifeline. Glimmer of hope in this second set.
They're going to have to build on it when they come back out after this little break.
Sí, sí, el tema es que o la juego como quiera, pero tiro al medio. Cuando realmente te quede, pero la juego perfecta. Sí, pero o la bola me da rebote. No importa. Y entonces me estaba con el globo. Que te saque, escuchá, que te saque de globo, pero cuando de los lados te hace daño. Desde el medio no te hace correr, pero vos pegas toda la pelota cómoda. Eso tenés que fijarte. Porque Sofía Araújo ya ha hecho 7 winners de revés y 1 de derecha. En el
No,
primer
sí,
partido.
obvio, está claro que si se le juega, que cuando ella se viene a chocar, al revés no, pero lo que me refiero es, si tiene una mierda de bandeja en medio,
Pero que pegue derecha.
ya, pero si tengo que jugarla o muy corta para que vaya por delante, o con pared me hace lo que quiere.
Pero vos, si vos, ya, estás yendo, vos pensás que el daño te lo hace con el revés Sofía, no con la derecha. Todo lo que sos, buscar el medio de Sofía si querés. Y dale más acá, que salga de ahí. Y después, de fondo, tiren por el medio y corran, aguanten. Escuchá, han jugado recién 3-4 puntos jugando por el medio y todas las pelotas fueron cómodas, Pepe. Ahí tienen que darse cuenta de...
Bajar la velocidad por abajo.
Bajarle, pero por el medio.
Entonces ya no volean.
Porque si vos le das por los costados, le das el ángulo para que tire. No le das ángulo, que tiren en el medio. Va, dale.
With serve in this second set after Miami Padel Club broke Sofía Araújo. So they are 2-1 down. They have struggled to hold on to their service game.
Por favor, gracias.
Game
Al servicio, Virginia
in that
Riera.
first set, which they lost 6-1.
Can Jess Castello hold on to her serve? That's gone long. Don't think she's held it. Sorry, it's Virginia Riera serving. They've only won 1 service game so far in this match.
Gets the call every single time. Araujo, atrás, atrás. So important to have that communication, but we've just seen 3 unforced errors.
Little sort of
Sofía Araújo in the last
sort of
2 games.
A little bit of body language. That's sort of not happy about that sort of gesture, wasn't it? With
But
her
I mean, if you compare it to how she played in that first set, I mean, it's a very different Sofía Araújo, who didn't put a foot wrong in that opening set. The best player out there, of the 4.
She get her mojo straight back.
Also, Jessica and Riera, more so Jessica. They've also ironed out a few of those mistakes. There you go, a few of those mistakes.
Just goes along.
There you go.
Just goes out. 15 all. look.
Back into play, Riera, but couldn't just clear the net.
15-30.
15-30.
Very close to getting over, actually.
Tiempo.
Atrás. That's the goal to head back.
Oh,
Half.
yes.
Well, the approach shot,
15,
forehand,
40.
ground shot on the half volley into the net. Jessica Castello.
Not a great shot. All of a sudden, they're under a lot of pressure again. 3 more break points against them.
A chance for a counter break. Ortega and Araujo.
Oh, that was wild as well. Wild
Las
has the
Vegas
win.
que gana por
3-1.
3
Marta
goals a
Ortega,
1.
chance to consolidate and make it 4-1.
Or maybe just a minor hiccup for Las Vegas Smash. Dropping their service game, but winning the next game. Breaking Riera. Now serving for 4-1, Marta Ortega, former world #1. The ambassador of Adidas in World Padel. Great interview with Martita and Mike Dolphin, the CEO of the Pro Padel League. Check it out.
Didn't quite pick it up there. Ball of 15.
0-15.
That's quite unorthodox, just spoons it over. Bring it back into play. Oh, that was well wide from Riera.
15 all.
Iguales.
But once again, just shows, just fight for every point.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if your opponents are really struggling, they're low in confidence, they really do struggle to hit those winners. And we're seeing Castello and also Riera miss shots they would hit in practice in every single rally.
I think
that's another example.
I think the thing is that Las Vegas need to do that is just keep the ball up there, put those lobs in, keep them deep, and we've seen so many errors.
Make any mistakes. How many winners have you seen from Riera and Jessica Castello? Count them on one hand. I'll have a few spare fingers.
40-15.
There's been a few mistakes from Araujo, a couple of mistakes from Martita, a couple of net calls, maybe 3 or 4 good shots, and 1 good service game. That sums up their performance so far.
Keep the ball high, keep it deep, and
just keep it in play. We saw earlier that shot, double-handed, spooned over. Araujo couldn't do much else, ball straight at her, and they won that point. Here they are, just being consistent.
She's coming in and find the bajada.
Sometimes you're preparing for a shot, and
40-30.
cross court could even be a lob, and then you hear your doubles partner say "viene," so
which means that she's coming.
Yeah, there's a player coming, and you're kind of thinking to yourself, okay, do I try and play it at the feet of the person who's running towards the net? And you're caught in 2 minds. In the end, well, saw what happened. That ball directly into the net from Marta Ortega.
It's gone long. So 4 games to 1. 47 minutes
Las Vegas que gana por
looking good for the
4
Smash.
goals a 1.
No hay ni un puto hueco y llego forzada
a romper esto.
It's Snapchat time.
It's the eyes that do it with me. I really don't like the weird eyes. Sorry, I find it a bit disturbing. At the end of the day, people are getting into it.
Well, they're starting to take, aren't they, to the Snapchat. I mean, it was massive in Miami. Like, massive. I mean, the fans couldn't wait until the breaks between games to, you know, to see the Snapchat. 6-1, 4-1. Jessica Castello serving in this second set after a 6-1 first set. Ortega Araujo in a great position to qualify for podium day on Sunday. They can be back in action in less than 24 hours time here at the Royal Tennis Club in San Sebastián.
Well, Riera serving 4-1 down, as you say. Second serve, 50 minutes gone. We're closing in on the quarter time.
I just ricocheted around after two players clashed in the centre.
Clear a couple of cobwebs out of the rafters.
That was almost self-preservation there, Araujo.
Where's the ball? There it is. Just dropping it down. The high lob.
Great passing shot there, Martita.
One-handed
winner.
One-handed backhand. Whack.
Not much of a backlift.
Riera cheer on her companion. Called for there by Sofía.
Rally here between the two teams.
Again, well controlled that were from Sofía.
It's just how patient you need to be when playing paddle.
Great winner into that side, undealable with.
30-15.
Impossible for Araujo.
That great rally mistake, 30-all.
30 iguales.
I'm just going to check with Pete how many of those as Jessica sent into the net. I've got double figures. I just want to make sure I'm right before I say it live on air.
Bounce, it's the lob. Sofía and Marta once again attacking the ball, looking for the winner. 2 more break points. Chance to go 5-1 up, just one game away from victory. Goes long
Juego Las Vegas que gana por 5 juegos a
Sofía
1.
Araújo to serve for the match.
Tiempo.
Bit of a murmur around the court.
Well, Pete and I are just having a little chat. We
Guarden
kind of agree
silencio,
on
por favor.
15 unforced
Gracias.
errors. Jessica Castello,
Oof. Basically 3 games.
almost 4. Still though, were Araujo and Ortega to close out this second set, also 6-1, it would still be an hour, which is quite a long time for a 6-1, 6-1. We've seen quite a few long rallies. But it's always the same 2 players who are coming out on top of those long rallies. We've got Pete here with his phone, recording at the same time as he's commentating for his daily blog. I'm going to ask Pete what his Instagram is in English. For those paddle lovers who can follow Pete, that'll help you improve your game.
Your general all-round knowledge.
Treinta, 15.
30-15.
Just 2 more points needed.
Maybe all good battling here.
30 iguales.
Just quite a big hitter, Riera. How many of those have you seen? 3?
Not many. Another one of those get out of the way, though. She sneaked forward there, Marta.
Jessica rather tamely sends that backhand volley into the net.
But I don't think Jess knew that Marta. Look how she.
40, 30.
Look how Marta runs forward there. I don't think Jess knew that she was coming forward so quickly.
Still, the ball was in front of her. That's not an unforced error, but still could have got it over the net.
So, too much points. And there it is on the table, unfortunately. 6-1, 6-1 in 56 minutes, 57 minutes as the clock just changes. The Las Vegas Smash claim an important win. Will that see them into podium day?
Well, that winning margin
will tell.
Could be really, really important. Dropping just 2 games. That is the best result we've seen here at San Sebastián. Men's or women's, only dropping 2 games.
But they dropped 13 in the first match.
But if you do the average, potentially it could be enough. Now, we still have to wait and see what happens later on with Arkansas Matrix. They are the team that a lot of other teams are waiting around to see what happens when they take on New Look Atlantic in the final match.
Might be quite a bit neutral New York support out there. I think they'll have it very difficult to get in, though, because they lost yesterday and lost in 3 sets as well. So, but anyhow, good win for the Smash. Another good weekend another good week for Marta and Sofía. They play really well together, because especially with Sofía being left-handed, I think gives it really, really good balance. There you see the confirmation. Here is the winning shot. little bit frustrating for Jess. I say 15 unforced errors they've hit. It's not great. That, and if you're doing that, it just makes it really very, very much an uphill battle. We're going to hear from our winners in a moment with our man Javi Carrasco, the man with the shiny hair.
Con Marta Ortega y con Sofía Araújo, que se han llevado la victoria. Un aplauso para las chicas.
Martita, congratulations. Well played.
Enhorabuena, Martita. Volvéis a jugar, volvéis a ganar.
Martita,
y además habéis arrasado de principio a fin, dominando el partido.
Really
Lo tenéis muy claro. Queréis estar mañana. Enhorabuena.
Muchísimas gracias. Sí, teníamos la ilusión de jugar mañana y ojalá luchar por primer y segundo. No sé si lo hemos conseguido.
Not too sure we've done enough to qualify for the championship game or third or fourth, but hopefully we'll be
pero
back.
al final pues esta competición es así, lo hemos intentado hasta
We did our best, we tried our hardest.
Y sí, contentas de haber jugado bien, yo creo, de haber
really
jugado
happy
en
to have
equipo.
played so well.
Y ahora animar a los chicos a ver si consiguen un puntito.
And now
Sofía, te hemos
we'll be here backing our men's doubles team. Hopefully they can add another win here
mucho esa y
for the smash.
Con Martita habéis hecho una pareja explosiva.
Played really well with Martita. Outstanding.
Sí, la verdad que muy contenta con nuestro partido. Nosotras ya jugamos juntas, así que ya nos conocemos. Pero la verdad que hicimos un partidazo.
Play together, so we know how we play. I thought we played really well.
Si
And credit to our opponents.
Creo que sí, no sé
I
si
think we've qualified now for tomorrow, but again, calculators out. Let's see if we've won enough points to qualify for the big game, the final. Well, stay with us because shortly we'll have the men's doubles. Don't go too far away.